What's up? So here's a quick rundown of all my animals. Well, not really a quick rundown, but here's a video of all my animals, all their enclosures, everybody that's going on in my house. Turn around, we got all that. We got all that in the back. So we're gonna go through all the animals, all their enclosures, basically their setup, what I'm doing with them, like their names, blah, 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 just all my animals pretty much. So yeah, let's start with, people are really not gonna like this one, but we're gonna start with the snapping turtle because he's a little baby. He's cool. I like him. We're gonna start with him. All right, guys. So here he is right here. His name is Alligator. He's just a common snapping turtle. I've had him since he was about the size of a quarter. Now he's about the size of my hand, if that can help with reference. So this is enclosure. We have some goldfish in there. Hopefully he's gonna eat them. So we have a floating deck in here. We have the light. We have the sun. We have fake plants going on because, I'm not good at taking care of plants whatsoever at all. All right, we have the Repta filter up to 40 gallons. There's 5 feeder goldfish in there right now. Hopefully he's gonna eat them. It's just to provide him some enrichment. And yeah, we have the bubbler, okay? And it actually has a sponge filter at the bottom of the bubbler. So got a comment on TikTok saying it's not the right thing. Pretty sure it's the right thing. But yeah, that's the snapping turtle enclosure. He's about to, well, you can see how big he is compared to my hand. Yeah, I'm happy he didn't bite me. Yeah. Well, he's a Ninja Turtle, so we're upgrading him to a tub from Tractor Supply. Look, he's gonna go for my finger. To a tub from Tractor Supply, probably a 300 gallon or a 60 gallon. I'm not really sure yet, but right now he's just in this bucket so I'm going to Puerto Rico next week, so the week after that. So yeah, we're feeding him pellets, trying to get him to eat the fish and stuff. I saw him chasing them around earlier, but that's pretty. So here we have my crested gecko. He's right here. I got him at a reptile expo. They sold him and a setup, this little shitty setup that I didn't like. Sold him for $80. So, well, it's actually a girl. I don't really have a name, but her colors are really good, really pretty. I like the setup. I added a background, I added plants, I added that, pretty much added everything. Yeah, let's go ahead and take her out right now. So I've been actually catching her, jumping from the wall onto her vine, but that's super cool. I think I like her. Very good personality, I would say. She makes a mess around and always crawls everywhere. So yeah, try and put her back into her enclosure right now and see if she'll climb. Up, yep, there she went. All right, so I get hate on the hermit crabs a lot for not having play sand. I didn't know about the play sand when I made this enclosure up. I made it as good as I thought I had to, and I tried to make it enrichment, gave them a climbing wall and stuff, but, I didn't know about the play sand. So I'm actually gonna have to be adding a bucket, or I'm probably just gonna redo the whole thing and like mix in play sand and everything so then they can be happier. There's 3 little hermit crabs in here. I know it's not the best setup, but I try to make it better than a little kid's cage, but here's Coral from Puerto Rico actually in there featuring, and lots of stuff. So moving on. Tortoise enclosure. I got 2 Tostito tortoises or whatever, not the chips. I have 2 tortoises in here. They're my favorite animals actually, and it's about 90 inches long. It's a rabbit cage. Got it for them. Hopefully they like it. I see them moving around all the time. I need to clean up this enclosure a little bit. And I would like to add stuff, but I don't really know what to add. They were in a home-built enclosure. It was a 6x6, just like piece of wood. They liked it, but nobody else liked it in the house. They didn't like how it looked, so bought this thing. They always climbed up ramps that I made them, so they always climb up here. They're always just messing around, but they happen to chill over here a lot. I got 2 heat lamps, a UVB. I got a comment before saying I should get a line UVB, so I think I'm gonna do that eventually. But there's the tortoises. One's name is Funfetti Pancake, the other one's name is Lightning Waffle. So yeah, also actually back to the hermit crabs. The green one, there's a green hermit crab like with a green shell, not painted, with a green shell though, and its name is Crypto. Here is one of my ball pythons tanks named Bumblebee. He's a banana bumblebee, spider morph. I know this tank is way too small. I'm actually buying a dresser to convert it into a tank, but this is just his home for now while I'm building that. But you know, we have all these plants to make it nice and cool. We have a nice little hide for him to be able to ball up, a dog water bowl, trees that I cut down and then baked, and then we have all this stuff for enrichment and just to make it look a little bit more natural for this tiny enclosure that he's stuck in for now. And here we have my other ball python enclosure. This is a 55 gallon. She's really small. That's also part of the tree that I chopped down right there. And then lots of just natural fake plants and vines and just everything. So we can try and find her right now. Well, the only reason I didn't pull this one out is because he's just chilling and I don't really want to mess with him because he probably would not be happy. But let's try and look for her right now. I do not know where she is, okay? Hopefully she didn't escape actually, but all right, I'm gonna go in for her. Okay, we're gonna look for her in this enclosure right now. Slide that over. She's normally under this deck. No snake in sight. Not a snake in sight there. Hold on, guys. I might have found her. Is she under here? No, she's not. Okay. Under here? No. Under these? All right. Where's the snake at? Because I do not see her anywhere, and she's not that small. So, like, I should be able to find her. Oh, this isn't good, guys. I guess everybody loses a snake, right? Nothing. All right. Gotta get rid of that. Nothing there. I mean, the lid was all the way on. There's no way she could have gotten out. And every time she has gotten out, she doesn't go far. All right, guys. We're gonna have to time lapse this or something, but I cannot find her anywhere. It's not good. So it's nighttime now, and I actually just found this snake. All right, it's under here. It's down here. You can't see without a flashlight. It's like really bad. All right, so part of my video is we're gonna try and get the snake out.